Hello, and welcome back. My name is Jeremy, and today we're going to be talking about post versus get. I'm sure you guys are familiar with writing forms, excuse me, that you have your methods either post or get. Now with get, you have like this name value pairs, which are appended to the end of like a URL. So for example, you could have say www.home.com slash, then you would have say a certain page. We'll call it I'll just call it page. At the end of the page, you would have, say, this question mark. Then you say the form asks for a name, and the name equals, Jeremy. And say we require an age, and the age would equal, say, 34, and so on and so forth. Um, the nice thing about the get method is you can save them as bookmarks rather easily. The bad thing is this whole string of text is in the URL itself. Also, if this gets way too long, say like you have like you know 20 different questions you're asking, all this puts them in there. That makes it pretty hard to really understand what's kind of going on. And there's some other problems with Git as well. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and make a simple form. Okay, then we're going to do method equals get, and the action, it's going to be itself. We're just going to have it go back to the page itself. And we'll close out this form. Okay, and we'll just keep it simple. We'll say we'll just ask for a name, and let's see, input type equals text, and the name of it, it's going to say, we'll just call it name. Alright, and then we'll ask for password. And type will be password. Actually, no, let's not do that right yet. Let's do age. Like showed you an example. We'll do age first. Oops. So, text, age, and give it a name. Of age. Then we need our submit button. And we'll call it submit. Give it a name. We'll call it button. Basically what it looks like. And we'll give it a value of submit. And what this value does is going to give it the label inside the little box. So we'll go ahead and save this. We'll go to our browser choice, and we'll say local host slash PHP slash should be get.php. So this is our really simple form. So if I type in Jeremy and my age, hit submit. As you can see in this URL, everything gets put out there, which is fine for this form. Ain't nothing going. Excuse me. There's nothing really bad about it. But if we were to change this to, say, like I said earlier, password. We'll save this. Okay, so again, Jeremy, and looks like the password works fine. It looks encrypted. But when I hit submit, it actually grabs the password that I typed in. Well, that's not really helpful. Oops. Let's try this again. So say Jeremy, and we give it a password of ABC123. And there it is. So that's one problem that Git shows. Like if you were to use this and say someone was creeping over your shoulder or whatever, it would show you, or people would see the issue, or not issue, but they would see a password if they were smart enough to see it. You can even change this as well. Instead of Jeremy, I can change it to Bob. I could even change this password to 123456. So that's kind of a problem. I've met people that like to see these Git methods and try to change these values and see what other pages they can pull up. I don't know why, but I guess they're just bored or whatever. Now, so we talked about the gets here. Well, let's say we want to display this back out to the user on the screen itself. So what we'll do down here, is we'll write this little PHP script right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to first, it's not going to do anything unless the button is pushed. So we'll say if is set the get value. Okay, and we're looking for, you're going to use these square brackets and single quotes, button. Okay, and I think we need one more. So in here we're going to put our left right curly bracket. So if the button's pushed, we'll go ahead and we're going to start grabbing these values, name and age, from here. So we'll make a variable, actually we'll call the variable, we'll call it first name, just to make it a little easier to see. This is going to equal $_get left and right brackets name with a semicolon. Our next one is going to be, we're going to get rid of the password. We'll go back to age. That's a little easier. So we'll go age equals $_get left and right brackets, two single quotes, age. Okay, so now that we're going to grab it from this form, I'm going to put it in excuse me, we're going to assign it to this variable called first name. Same thing with age. We're going to assign it to this variable called age. Then let's echo first name. We'll concatenate it with a break. Just makes it a little easier to kind of see it. Oops. And we'll echo out age. So we'll save this. Oops, let's change this to age real quick. Text. And we'll save it. We'll get rid of that. Okay, so we'll do Jeremy and age. And no matter. Oops, didn't get my age. Let's see, age. Alright, I see the problem right here. I forgot to close out my break. So let's just go ahead and refresh it. Jeremy 16. We'll do one more. Say 23. So that's one way to using the get method for the form and to print it back out to the screen. If you have any questions, comments, likes, dislikes about this video, go ahead and send them over to me. Appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe. You guys have a good day. Bye.